now. That's BVMobileApps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at SmoothTickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at SmoothTickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway. He's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, SmoothTickets.com. Once again, that's SmoothTickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, SmoothTickets.com. That's SmoothTickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. And very eventful show today, man. We gave out boiled peanuts. We had a huge controversy. People questioning my character. Right. Yeah, people questioning my character with this contest. Try to do something right, and Stewie's turn on a ninja. They turn on me. But anyway, man, we were set to announce the winner. We extended the contest, or started it over, from yesterday because the person that was the 50th winner yesterday, they didn't answer the question in effect right. Okay, and so we started over again, trying to get the 50th tweeter to tweet out the answer to. The answer is whatever. The question was, who was the head coach of the New York Jets? The answer is blank. And I listened to the DougStewartShow.com. You have to put the DougStewartShow.com exact. And you should too. But we don't have 50 people that tweeted out yet. And I was kind of afraid of that. Man, because it kind of lost a little bit of esteem because of all this controversy. You did it yesterday. We actually promoted it, that we were going to do this before the show. So it was two-part. It was one, to get you to tweet out the link to the show, but also we promoted before the show so that people that didn't listen before would tune in and hear the show. And hopefully they hear the show and they like the show and they continue to come back. So it was a fantastic promotion. I mean, I'm patting myself on the back right now because it was fantastic. But took a turn for the worse. But we don't have 50 people today. We don't have 50 people that tweeted it out yet. So I was going to do it today, but we don't have 50 people. We don't have the winner yet, so we're going to have to wait until Monday. I got to talk more about this football here in a second, but we will give you your winner Monday. You can go and verify who. See what's happening right now. What's happening right now is we're stuck on like 37, 38, and everybody's like sitting in the weeds waiting for the time to hit the button so they can be 50. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. I mean, this strategy, I get it. Okay, so what? But we don't have 50 today. So we'll give you the winner Monday. I suspect people will continue. We'll get to 50, and then we'll give the answer Monday. And guess what? Because this campaign was so successful, we will do it again next week. Another one. So we're going to give away $200 next week. By the way, I'm glad I thought of that. Damn. By the way, I almost forgot, man. Shouts out to, who do we got here? Shouts out to my man Brian Hill, Don D. DeBose. They both donated and bought your boy a beer. I appreciate that. And a special shouts out to my man, this cat here, man. Shouts out to Kevin Sanford, Frank Howard, and Terrence Hall, man. You talk about cats that support me in this show, in this product. Even in the fate, even in the eyes of controversy. I really appreciate it, man. They donated a couple of cases. My man Terrence Hall, Frank Howard, who the 47 problem, as well as Kevin Sanford, man. Thank you so much. And also shouts out to Sonia Miller, who bought your boy a six-pack. So thank y'all very much for donating to the Doug Stewart Show. I know today was a little bit different because of the controversy, and I'm asking for money, and I'm giving away money. I get it, but understand, man, all of your money goes to making this show bigger and better. So if we're advertising, promoting, and doing a contest for $100, the goal is to get people to listen to the show. We need to get our numbers up. We got a lot of people that listen to this show. We have over 10,000 listens a day. But the marketplace calls for many more. And it's very depressing when I see people in the street and they're like, I didn't even know you do a show. So this tweet thing is working out great. We will do it again. So thank you so much for supporting the Doug Stewart Show. Hey, I forgot to mention the two home games, the two local teams here as far as college football this weekend. The Georgia Bulldogs are on the road, 2-0, number 16 team in the country, taking on the Missouri Tigers. That's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be on the SEC Network. What is this? Georgia is favored. I don't have the actual number here. But Missouri is 1-1 after bouncing back from an opening loss to West Virginia with a 61-21 blowout of Eastern Michigan. Coach Barry Odom and the Tigers erupted for 647 yards in total offense in that game, with Drew Lock throwing 450 yards with 24 completions and 37 attempts. Jacob Eason is going to be the starter for Georgia this weekend. Nick Chubb, who had a relatively bad game last week against Nicholls State, I think he had like 58 yards. He has 52 carries this year on the season and 302 yards. So he's looking to get back on track. And here's the Funky Four. I got to get to this. The Funky Four biggest games in the NFL this weekend. Game number 4, the Atlanta Falcons on the road taking on the Los Angeles, or the Oakland, soon to be the Las Vegas Raiders. Kickoff is at 4:25 p.m. Eastern, going to be on CBS. Falcons are a 5-point underdog. Okay, so Raiders, Derek Carr, obviously tremendous young talent, is going to be the quarterback there for the Oakland Raiders. You got the kid, I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, wide receiver from Alabama, who's been doing big things as well. Raiders -5 in this game against the Atlanta Falcons. Game number 3, the third biggest game this weekend I'm looking most forward to, is the San Francisco 49ers on the road taking on the Carolina Panthers. Obviously, San Francisco with a great showing in their first game of the year, destroying the Los Angeles Rams 28-0. Was that for real or was that Memorex? Was that for real or was that for fake? St. Louis just might be that bad, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Obviously, the Carolina Panthers, after losing their first game out in the year, they're back at home in Charlotte, North Cackalack at Ericsson Stadium. So, Carolina, San Francisco, something's got to give. The bookies, Vegas, really, really love the Panthers in this one. You rarely see a game more than 8. I mean, a lot is 9 points with the point spread. Carolina's favored in this game by 14. They have this eliminator thing that they do on ESPN where they pick a game each week. The hosts pick a game, not by spreads, but just pick a winner. And if you continue to pick winners, you go on and on. I'm actually in something like that myself called King of the Hill. And I mean, Carolina back at home after losing, you know they got a great squad. San Francisco, after having playing on Monday night, a short week for them, traveling across the country. I mean, this is a lock. This was my pick on my King of the Hill. This was my King of the Hill pick this week. I barely won last week with Seattle, but I took Carolina, man, and damn, if they don't win this game, man, this is probably the biggest spread you'll see this year. So hopefully Carolina handles their business there. Minus 14 in that game. Game number 2, the 4 biggest games I'm looking forward to this weekend is the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Redskins. Redskins favored by 3 in this one. Dak Prescott, Kirk Cousins, Ezekiel Elliott, Dez Bryant. We'll see if the Cowboys can bounce back after that disappointing loss last week where Terrence Williams had an opportunity to go out of bounds and the Cowboys could have kicked a long field goal and possibly won. We will see. So you got Josh Norman against Dez Bryant. That's big. That's game number 2 for my Funky Four. And the biggest game this weekend in the NFL, I ain't the Lone Ranger on this one either, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. Both teams 1-0. Yeah. Both teams 1-0. And you talk about maybe the most vaunted rival game in the NFL. When you talk about the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers for a long time, ever since Marvin Lewis has been there, this has been a knockdown, drag-out fight. And last year, man, with what happened between Burfict, the linebacker, knocking out Antonio Brown, and, the penalties that cost Cincinnati that game, they were well in control and going to, was that the AFC Championship? That couldn't have been the AFC Championship. That was the AFC Divisional round, I believe. Everything on the line for that. They're in Pittsburgh, Heinz Stadium. Man, this is a big game. 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, so this is perfect. I love it when it sets up like this where I can watch the Falcons on the late game and watch the best game of the weekend on the early game or either late at night or whatever where they don't kind of cancel each other out. So, yeah, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, the Bengals on the road, Cincinnati. That's going to be a good one, man. That is going to be an absolute good one. That's your Funky Four. Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here.
You gonna eat your beans
yes, sir.
And cornbread? Yes, it's your grown man.
Hey, man, thank you so much for joining me today on the Doug Stewart Show. The realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shouts out to my producers, Waterhead, Walter, Poe Politickin, thank you. Shouts out to my engineers, Dwayne Vasson, Gerald Oliveri, thank you very much, guys. Doing what you do. And a special shouts out, man, to my man Pink Gator. Beans and cornbread on this hot track.
And I'ma set it out anytime. I'm a cute.
And once again, a big thank you, man, because without you, there would be no me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shouts out to all of the Stewies. Even the cats that question my Even the cast that question my character. But that's neither here nor there. We'll be back Monday. We'll have your winner for you on the Doug Stewart Show. Bayou